guys, this is me again, and today, back with another toy review here. Now, well, something's gonna blow your mind away again. Apparently, this is another Funko Jaws review. Now we're gonna go on with the review with Chief Brody. Yep, apparently the figure that I also wanted to get. So anyways, before we get on to the review, we're gonna start with the package. So at the top, we got the big red font of the Jaws logo. Obviously the most infamous logo you'll see in a horror movie poster. And then we got the choking hazard, obviously. And age 14 and up, which is pretty much higher than usual if you're collecting a toy. And it's also said, adult collectible, not a toy. Same on the Brewster Shark figure, which I also noticed. As we get a rundown, we see Chrissy from the first movie. Well, obviously, she's getting stalked by Brewster Shark down there. And on the side over there, we got Chief Brody 3¾ inch fully posable action figure. I did open this package, obviously. It's kind of messed up, but hey, I put a piece of tape to support it to be falling off. And we got ReAction figures. We got that logo right there with Jaws on the side. On the back side, we got ourselves the most retro-looking backside, retro-looking package you ever find, since Funko ReAction is apparently a figure company that makes old classic figures using modern details or stuff like that, or using the modern, well, better yet, putting it into the modern age. And this looks exactly like you will see it in the 70s right here. And although we got the ReAction figures logo on the top, a very inaccurate looking version where you could have depicted a toy commercial if there ever was one, like an inaccurate picture of the orca and Hooper. I think that's Hooper on the side, or better yet, I think that might be Quint or Hooper. I don't know which is which, but yeah, it's inaccurate. And then you see a shark, man, in the ocean. Then we get a rundown of different figures you can get, which is apparently Chief Brody, Hooper, Quint, and the Great White Shark, which I have reviewed this, so you can check that out. We live the exciting action of Jaws with authentically detailed ReAction figures, and lots of more details and stuff with the Funko /Super7Reactions.com thingy, logos and stuff like that. Even the Facebook and Twitter thing is on there. Now that we're done with the packaging, we're going to start the figure review with Martin Brody. Like usual in my reviews, I'm going to start off with the head sculpt of the figure. So pretty much the head sculpt on Martin Brody here looks, I think, very reminiscent of Roy Scheider from the movie. Sadly, he has passed away in 2008, like Stan Winston. But although, you know what? I think somebody who made this, or somebody at the Funko company, well, like some people would say, a Jaws fan must have made these figures, because this looks very cool and accurate. And he's got glasses sculpted in his face, but it won't be able to be removed. He's also got some scuffles on him, which I first saw him. But although that's how the way it is, and as I go see the hair detail, which is nothing glossy, thank God. I don't like that glossy paint on sometimes, like, you know, on the hair. This looks amazing right here. I really like the detail on the hair they put it in. It looks exactly like a 70s figure. And then as we go down, we get the clothing of what he's wearing, which is reminiscent of before he took off this jacket, before killing this shark at the end. It's very nicely detailed. It has all the folds and stuff. And it has the black shirt, the black shirt what he wore, which is very cool. He's also got some detail on the legs and the stuff like that. If I can get it to focus again, there we go. There's a lot of folds and detail on there, and then there's the black shoes with the white stripes on the bottom and stuff like that. Also got some peg holes on the bottom. To go in the back, we get the rundown of the copyrighted logos or something like that. And then we get Made in China, obviously, Universal Studios. And pretty much, oh yeah, also he's got a sculpted in watch. Or yeah, that's a sculpted in watch. That looks very amazing. You know what? This looks so amazing. I cannot believe this. So next thing, the articulation is basically a swivel head. You can turn it left and right and stuff, but I don't want to do it too hard. Then we got swivel shoulders, swivel arms, obviously. So we got two of them. 1, 2, 3. And then the next few articulation points are the legs. They can bend up and down separately too. So pretty much 5 points of articulation. like the basic Kenner figures that were Star Wars produced. But although this ain't Kenner, well, I like to call him post Kenner like I did in my other video. And now, this figure came with 2 accessories. The rifle that he used at the end of the film, and the small black pistol which he used during almost every part of the film. The Magnum looks very well accurate to the weapon he is holding in the movie. I'm not going to go too much in detail to it because it looks amazing. And the rifle is basically this one color, and it's kind of accurate. And yeah, pretty much it. He can also hold them. Now you can see him holding his weapons in action. Pretty much, they hold him very well. Sometimes they're a little flimsy. So yeah. This is what other side, he carries the rifle, and he carries the pistol. And I put him aside Jaws right there, which I have reviewed on the channel. Got the scuba tank and everything, but it's not in his mouth, so yeah. And pretty much, the rating I would give this figure is basically 9 out of 10. Martin Brody is apparently tied to the shark, Bruce the Shark, which I have reviewed on my channel. You can obviously check it out. Also, I am hoping to get the other figures, which is Hooper and Quint, or something like that. I am so glad I obtained this figure. It's really an awesome figure. And I can't wait to get the other ones also, which is Quint and Hooper. And possibly the bloated up Jaws, which is actually up there in my towards us at admin somewhere. But anyways, they have 4 in stock. But anyways, I don't want to go through much. Let's just end the video by saying, well, obviously, see you guys later. And I hope you guys enjoy this review.